أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين، والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Parents, as parents, we love our kids and we want the best for them. And that means at times dreaming for them, dreaming on their behalf. And this is one of the issues that actually I face as a principal when I talk to some of the students at our school. And they tell me that, well, I really don't have a say in what I want to be when I grow up because my parents have already decided. And they say that with a very sad tone. And you could tell sometimes from a deeper conversation, you could tell that the kids have a totally different dream, but that's not a dream for the parents. So it cannot be something that the kids will be thinking about or try to pursue. So they have to kind of like push that aside, ignore it, and be what the parents want them to be. And I hate to say this, but as parents, you had your dream whether you realized it or not, and that's you. But for your kids, you want to work as a mentor for them. Meaning, when they have their dream, the first thing you want to talk about is how realistic is that dream, and how beneficial and how appropriate could it be. So you're more of like trying to have the kids make sense of their dream rather than saying, well, it doesn't work well with me and I want you to be such and such. One of the things that I have, for instance, with my daughter, she first said she wanted to be a doctor and then she wanted to be a science teacher. And both occupations are good occupations. There's nothing wrong with them. Yes, being in the field of education, I could tell her that, you know what, this is the reality of being a doctor. This is what comes with it. This is the impact that you could have on society if you know you really have the right mind and you know you put the effort into it. And also, these are the benefits of being a science teacher. So she has to weigh the two, and it doesn't mean that because she said that this is what she wants, that means it's the end of the world. That means that's it. She can't change her mind again. She's still young. She's in elementary school, but even in middle school, I have students who, even before going into high school, they already kind of like are not excited about education because they're not getting what they want, and they have to go into the field that at times they feel maybe their parents they failed to get into it. So they want to make sure that their kids make up for whatever that the parents are missing, and that's not fair. So my little advice to parents is be a mentor, do not be a dictator. If your kids have a dream, just try to give them as much information as you can about what they want to be, and allow them to change their minds. It's not the end of the world, especially if they are in middle school or high school. It's okay. I personally went to college and I changed my major a number of times. I thought I wanted something and I realized that I didn't want it anymore. I was exposed to things, subjects that I never took before, but I liked when I went into college. So leave that door open. You want to be there to make sure that when they're making these decisions, they're not just haphazardly going between these things, but more with your support, but not with your dictation saying, no, you have to go and do this because they said so, because they know what's best for you. Because at the end of the day, it's something they're going to have to do essentially, or potentially for the rest of their lives, and you do not want them to be miserable or worse, even hate you for it. And there are people that end up dropping out from college because they just could not handle what their parents wanted them to do, and they end up not realizing their dream and having their parents' dream turn into a nightmare. And that's not something that we want as parents. Wallahu alam.